All of your draft questions finally answered. Which team improved the most in free agency? And how will teams match up in the 2018 schedule? All that and more tonight on In the Zone. Here in the sit-down corner with our college basketball analyst, Alex Moore. Alex, happy to have you. So college basketball is back, and people are still freaking out over Duke's takedown of Kentucky. Alex, do you think this could be a trend for Duke?
Luis, we want to know, we want to meet the player. Tell us, what is your favorite pregame ritual?
But, coming off a bye, rough loss at home for the Cowboys, Dak regressed a lot this past season and a half, and you can't blame the sophomore slump anymore. However, Jerry Jones announced that he plans to extend Dak's contract, which doesn't expire until 2019. JJ, do you believe that this is an act to regain some confidence in the young quarterback, or do you really think that Jerry Jones sees, a good future in his young quarterback right now? You mentioned Zion Williamson. Golden State Warriors head coach Steve Kerr gave Zion quite the compliment, saying that he is the next LeBron. Do you agree with this? On the Pelicans, I am 100% trading Anthony Davis. They don't have enough firepower to compete with the Warriors in the West. And, he's the top one, even though he's the top 3 player in the league right now, his free agency is coming up. And you don't want to let a guy like him go because he's most likely not going to stay. You want to get the most you can for his talent. If I was them, I would maybe look into the Lakers for a trade. They have, a lot of young pieces that could be good additions for them because now you're going to want to get another name in New Orleans for them. So Dez is known to have a fiery personality that causes a distraction sometimes. JJ, I want to know, do you think Dez Bryant will be a good fit in the locker room?
Your favorite thing to do to celebrate a game win?
Zion had a great game, putting up 28 points and 7 rebounds. Were you impressed by his performance? And for more on hockey all around the league, we welcome our NHL analyst, Jamie Magone. So Jamie, some unfortunate news this past week for the Ottawa Senators. Video was released taken by an Uber driver of Matt Duchene and teammates criticizing the club and assistant coach Mart Raymond. Jamie, can you blame the Senators for their comments? That's what Shake Milton did basically when he was in there. He had a career-high 33-point game, and that's going to obviously be a milestone for his college career now. Luckily for Wichita State, though, the AAC has enough depth for this loss to be forgivable. I would definitely say their young quarterback, Mitchell Trubisky, that's a huge factor of how well they're playing. He seems to have a really good control on the offense, and he seems to be a good leader for the team. So I think that their second pick did not go to waste last year. Whenever you have a quarterback who can sit in the pocket, throw, and beat you with his legs, that's somebody that's going to be a problem for other teams. A 31-year-old running back, I don't think was the wisest on their side. In this past year, he had a career low 3.4 yards per carry in 2017. So I really just don't think that that's their answer. I think they should have probably drafted a running back in this year's draft. Even if you don't want to draft somebody as high as Saquon at number 2, you can get a better running back in the later rounds who you don't have to pay $6.9 million for. Join us next week right here on In the Zone.